All right. So here is my lodestone, one of my lodestone shrines, one of my money shrines or money altars, if you would. I just want to show you guys a couple of charges and discuss a couple of things that I have on my money altar and my lodestone shrine. So they're in no particular order. I'm just going to start, showcasing some things here. Um, so obviously, because I just added this fresh. This is fresh goldenrod, the goldenrod plant. That has the word golden in it, and so it definitely can be used as a charge for money. Okay, there's also some dried Irish moss here again to have you hold on to money. All right, there are bay leaves here, good for granting wishes and for general luck. Of course, cinnamon is here again to add that heating component. All right. You want to keep your money warm. You want to keep it moving. When money gets cold, you don't want your money to be cold. You want your money to be hot. Right? You want to be warm. You want to be moving. So you have some cinnamon here, bay leaves here. We've got different. This is a golden dollar, U.S. dollar with Sacagawea. And I like to use this coin, especially when I'm doing money work for. Oh, y'all can't even see that stuff I'm talking about. Let me make sure I get on the camera. When I'm doing money work for single mothers, because it does show, a mother and her child. Okay, so things like child support cases or WIC and Section 8 and things of that nature, getting those things, up and running for her, or just, just needing that empowerment in her personal economy as a single mother. All right. We have here pyrite. All right. Pyrite is fool's gold. It helps to make sure that you don't make any foolish decisions with your money. And it helps you to see through what is false. So if someone's trying to, let's see, everybody has that cousin who's trying to get them to invest in some wild, outlandish project, okay? It's going to let you see the folly of that, right? Fool's gold. This is just for diviners in general. If you are a seer, if you're a diviner, if you're in the prophetic arts in any way, I do recommend working with pyrite, having a pyrite orb on your reading table, whatever. It's going to help to ground out and see through false veils, all right, that may be put over your eyes. So, for example, your target may be cloaking itself psychically. And, through normal means, you won't be able to detect them. But if you use pyrite, pyrite, again, is going to remove what's false, all right, because it's called false gold or fool's gold. So it has that virtue, all right. There's also some pieces of lucky rice that I've made. All right. There's also in here golden flakes. You can see a real gold. Okay, money attracts money, wealth attracts wealth. And there's also dirt from the Crossroads and dirt from banks. All right, that's here. All right, here the large buckeye that I have. It's pretty big. The buckeye, or some people call it the horse chestnut. All right, it's always been used for luck. All right, to increase your favor with fortune. All right, so we have that there as well. Some more. Those are older pieces of you can tell the fresh pieces of Irish moss and the ones that have been there for a while. I like to keep my stuff here. Also, we have, of course, a piece of nutmeg. All right, again, nutmeg is really good for fast luck. It is a Jupiterian plant. All right, and Jupiter is also the planet associated with fortune and money and magnanimous increase in wealth. Obviously, we can't go far without having, this is a large Hydra the Conqueror. This is a pretty big root here. All right, just to kind of give you an idea of size. All right, that's a pretty big root here, okay? And again, because, John the Conqueror conquers all issues that are in his path. All right, so any type of financial trouble, any type of economic downturn or whatever, not only will he allow me to press on and persevere through that. But it also give me the wit and the skill, the cunning to outwit debt, to outwit expenses, to outwit different things that may come up to undermine my personal economy. All right. Yes, we have a cross here. Okay. Crosses are very good for protection. They're very good to represent the intersection of things. It represents the crossroads also. All right. Just general blessing. Okay. And I like I'll also give you another little tidbit here. Some of the mysteries of the cross here. So the primary place of piercing is the crown of thorns. All right, represents breaking the curse that Adam received in the garden, where he would have to work until the sweat came to his brow. And so by taking on the crown of thorns, he pierces that and breaks that curse of humanity. So I don't have to work and strive and scrape and scratch to make little. All right. That curse of always having to, work hard by my hands or plow the field and have the earth be an adversary of mine. No, now the earth and I work together as a team, and I put in effort. I put in, I learned how to, as we say, work smarter and not harder. And so my resources come sooner, they come faster, they come easier. And I believe in that. So that's why I hold this as a special amulet even for money work. All right. Do we have Cowrie Shells? Certainly we do. We got a couple down in here. They're all scattered throughout here. Cowrie Shells, of course, Cowrie Shells have been used not only to represent money, as not only in Africa, but even as far away as in China and in Asia. A lot of parts of the world use cowrie shells at one point for currency, but also to represent fertility, right? The womb of the woman, okay? Bringing forth, whatever you put into a woman, she multiplies and she gives back to you. You give her seed and she gives you children. And so I want my money to multiply. That whatever I invested in, it will come back and bring me back double and triple and quadruple. It'll multiply exponentially. About nutmeg, we have some packets here. These are different spiritual charges. I won't go into the details of this. Is one of my magical signature charges, but it does have a seal wrapped around it. There are some different spiritual charges that are packed in here as well to give it force. All right, here's a good one. All right, here we have rue tied in blue with a Nazar pendant. Nazar, you may also know it as the evil eye charm. He said, why would you put this in your money or on your money altar? I recommend this, especially if your money altar is not going to be concealed. It may be by a window, it may be by a doorway where it can be looked upon. Then of course it's going to be subject, and your money will be subject to the evil eye. Remember, if you watch my other video on the evil eye and other psychic disorders, we talked about the 3 magnets of the evil eye, and that is jealousy, envy, and fascination. And so in that video, we talk about the difference between envy and jealousy. They're different things. But my point being that people are going to throw the evil eye at your money. If you buy a new car, if you get your house paid off, if you come out of debt, if you're, if you secure that loan, if you are up on your payments, if you're, succeeding financially, if your personal economy is harmonious, then that alone can draw the evil eye from friends, from family members, people you don't even know, people who just judge you based upon what you drive or what you wear. Maybe you have, red bottom shoes, people are going to judge you on that. Or you may have designer clothes, or you may not wear designer clothes. It may not be your thing. People are going to judge you. And they're going to cast envious eyes. They're going to cast jealous eyes, right? Or she thinks she's this, or he thinks he's that, or whatever the case may be. Or he doesn't deserve that. Maybe, let's say, for example, your boss may have favored you over somebody else. That may attract envy and jealousy. So you definitely want to have the evil eye pendant, a Nazar amulet with your money. Okay. And then I have rue that I changed out regularly. This is fresh rue. Or I have I actually grow rue. And a rule is also known to avert and to destroy the evil eye. So I have that there. Again, you can see the other different cowrie shells are here. All right. Also, we've got a master root. Now, this was a big piece of master root when I first got it. I mean, very, very big. But now it's kind of windowed down. I've used it here and there over time. I'll get me another one soon. But this is master root because you want to master your money. You want to have control over it. You want to have command over it. You want to be able to compel money. You know, my mentor used to say, if you don't wake up every day and tell your money where to go, you will wake up one day and wonder where it went. So you want to have mastery over your money. You want to have control and power and dominance over the spirit of money. All right. Also, we have some other different charges here. Here is actually was a nutmeg that a loaded nutmeg in here that I was sealing in gold wax, and some plastic got attached to it, and so it looks very, very bad, but it still works. It still works, and I still make these kind of charges, these charms. They look a whole lot better than this one. But this one, I said, well, I was making this for a client. I was making this one for me, but it came out a lot worse than I expected it to. But it still worked. It still worked. It didn't have the aesthetic value of it, but it still worked. And that's what I like. I'm a target. I don't care how it looks as long as it works for me. All right. Do we have some five-finger grass? Certainly we do. Alfalfa is in here. Cinnamon is in here. Allspice is in here. Nutmeg is in here. Ginger is in here. We've got pieces of silver. All right. Real silver. Real gold. All right. Fool's gold. We have another spiritual charge here. I won't go into what is in it, but this is actually a loaded fetish here, a money fetish that I have loaded different charges into. You can see I had to fill the hole back up. That is one of my spirits of money that advises me when I'm wanting to make a decision. All right, kind of like my money familiar. All right, and this actually has some bones in here, human bones. They also include the dirt from a few graveyards of known bankers and accountants. All right. Here we have some little mojos here. These are very, very old. And you can tell they're old and crusty looking. These are old. All right. These years ago. All right. Different bags of charms here for money. All right. Okay, we've got packets as well, again for money. All right. Now here I have, this was gifted to me by one of my students. This is an owl claw. All right, that I molted down to the bone, because the owl, as you know, is a bird of prey. All right, and of course you can use an alligator claw if you want to. That'll work perfectly fine here. I actually have an alligator claw in my other money shrine I'm not going to show. But it's a bird of prey, so whatever it catches hold of, it grips, it digs its talons into and does not let go of. And I want my money to be like that. I want my precision and financial choices to be accurate, to be precise, to be direct, to be targeted. For like I'm on the hunt, all right? So certainly you can add that here. And of course, we have a lodestone right here in the center here. All right, this lodestone acts as a lightning rod, all right, to draw the virtues of money, wealth, abundance, prosperity, increase, efficiency to my money shrine. All right, and of course we feed that. And when we feed this, we feed all these works. We feed them rum, we feed them smoke, we feed them, of course, we feed this iron grit. All right. And then I will even set candles around here, again, just to give us some extra charge here. All right. And certainly, can you use real money in this? I hope you would. Certainly you should. If you want to even use ancestor money, you can definitely, use ancestor money in there. All right. Now, under here, under my central lodestone, I have a I have a seal. All right, I have a seal. This is a seal of Jupiter. All right, for the increase in business. On the back, I have a, this is a geomantic sigil here, signature of Fortuna Major for massive fortune, massive luck. All right. And here is the front of this is a Jupiter pentacle, Solomonic pentacle of Jupiter. All right, and I put that back under here. All right. Now, something else you can definitely, let me just hold this out for a second. You can definitely add your oils to this, keeping this refreshed with oils. You can even add, I've got, this is my money drawing, client drawing powder. I'm going to add a little bit of this. All right, this is my money drawing powder for clients. I should say money drawing client attracting powder. All right, certainly you can add that here. Not gonna hurt anything. All right, as you rub that into that, like so. All right, rub that on your hand like that. As you begin to pray and speak to the spirit of money. All right. These are all very powerful charges that are going to move your money. Keep it fed. All right. And it will keep you fed. Actually, I'm going to do that now. There we go. And again, you know, if you have a different money cologne, you can certainly use it. Now, normally I like to use Gold Slogger. All right, that kind of liquor with this, because you know it has actual gold flakes in there, so it represents the energy of money and wealth and abundance. But again, you can use any high proof, powerful spirit you want to use here. I'm just gonna feed it just like that. Just feed everything a little bit. All right, just like so. I'm gonna feed my lodestone here. I call to the spirit of the lodestone. I feed you, lodestone. Lodestone, as I feed you, so will you feed me. As I keep you fed, so will you keep me fed. As I keep you full, so will you keep me full. As I fill your belly, so will you fill my pockets. As I fill your belly, so will you fill my business with customers and clients, returning clients, satisfied clients. As I feed you, lodestone, so will you continue to feed my accounts and keep them full. As I feed you, so you continue to feed my business and keep it full. Feed my purse, feed my wallet, feed my pockets and keep them full. As I feed you, so will you feed me. As I feed you, so will you feed me. As I feed you, so will you feed me. It is so. It cannot be otherwise. So okay. Now, and I'll give it some smoke here. There we go. All right.